This is it.
You're gonna
This
wish
is
it
your
at the branches of
moment.
archery.
You're gonna whisper in his day?
Dang it. 25.
Okay. You being the archer that you are, and very good at ranged things, are not only able to put the rock where you want it, but you're able to make it collide with another rock on the ground to make a chipping sound. And when you do that, the demon looks up and looks around, and then you hear him go, "Oh, maybe he was right." And he takes a few steps looking in that direction, and he goes, "Who goes there?"
Alright, I would like to take this opportunity to try and sneak up behind him.
Okay.
Swiftly.
You take that opportunity.
Alright, so roll 1d20. It's the same epic level, everything, right?
I don't suppose you have a
Yes.
potion of aptitude, do you, Burn?
You can only have one potion active.
It's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
32.
Okay, you manage to sneak up right behind him, as quiet as a Finn.
Yeah.
Yeah. You shut up, Shadow. You ran into us.
Hey, still a shadow, Mr. Coughs a lot.
Oh, I'm dying. Leave me
Yeah,
alone.
you can only say that a couple times before I lose sympathy.
Or before you actually die.
Oh, fuck.
Is
Oh,
that
this
what
is a
you
bad
want to
idea.
do now?
No,
or
no,
is
no,
that
no, no,
just
no,
like
no,
a-
no, 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 no,
okay.
no, no, no.
I don't
just
recall the
realized,
mod.
how am I going to get rid of the body?
Well,
Take it in the empty potion.
Bring it with you. We can.
Yeah,
One,
okay.
one step at a time.
I'm going to take out a dagger and try and insert it in through his spine into his brain pan.
Okay. I just had the weirdest image. When you said spine, for some reason, I was thinking the base of the spine. You said
No.
into the brain pan. I'm like, that is a long road for that dagger to take.
No.
Or he's
Let's
stabbing
go
him.
into WrestleMania.
She's like, that is brutal.
Run
That's
his dagger
downright
into my
brutal.
hip.
Yeah. And with his other hand, he will try and cover the mouth to.
Okay.
Not see anyone.
Give me a second to look up coup de grace because I don't think we've ever done that before.
I think we've done it once.
It's happened severely rarely. Coup de grace are an action that can be performed to helpless enemies. Coup de grace take a move, quick, and standard action. The attack is performed as if it were on that wonderfully delicious, helpless enemy, and as it turns out, the attack would be an auto crit in that case.
Got it. Okay. Then, if you are willing to stand there for basically one turn's worth, so 5 seconds, to make sure you line up the... it is considered helpless because it is completely unaware of your presence there. So you get an auto crit with your dagger and roll damage.
Okay. It's an auto crit, so it would
Yep,
be.
So you don't have to roll to
Yeah.
attack. Yeah, you would just do double whatever your die class is for daggers.
Daggers are typically a D4 unless you have some sort of special thing that, like a rogue has like D8s for everything.
Oh, right.
So it'd be like 14d4.
It's not max damage.
Yeah, this is not 4th edition.
Yeah, that'd be 7d4 plus triple your... No, we're still
We're-
champion tier.
it's
Double
double,
your strength
so.
modifier.
So 42.
Okay. Considering it has 27 hit points.
Awesome.
So,
And so the body goes limp, I guess.
yes. It
All right,
jerks
and-
a few times and does limp.
All right. Then what Keen is going to do is kind of do a fireman's carry with the body, as it's falling, and then continue on.
Okay. Well, while Keen, because I'm assuming we, especially turn around since Finn bumped into us, we'll spot what Keen is doing, and under the cloak, Pearson will crouch to his knee, go to Baby Junior, and go, Baby Junior, go fetch, and he'll point over to the dropped flask that's like a pathetic 5 feet away.
Oh. Baby Junior's ears perk up. She looks at you. She opens her mouth, but Finn kind of glares down at her, and she closes her mouth right away,
Uh-huh.
and then prances on over. Actually, no, she wouldn't prance. We're in a stealth mission. She gets down on her belly and starts rolling to the spot.
Of course.
And she reaches out with her mouth and grabs the bottle with her teeth and then slowly pulls it towards her and then rolls back.
I give her as many ear scratchings as she can take until Keen meets up with us.
She accepts them.
Excellent. Oh, and I'll take the flask from her mouth.
She accepts that as well.
Okay, good. I'm like, release?
You start getting into like a tug of war over the flask. It like shatters.
Keep it, you stupid
Okay.
dog. I mean,
Oh, grass! How did it shatter?
all right, but let's keep on moving then. Now that Keen has murdered the sentry in a very able way.
The mage is gonna walk back out. Reddits, where are you? Reddits.
Actually, as
Oh,
you guys
no.
are leaving, you hear, Blot, where are you? Damn it, Blot! If you've fallen asleep again somewhere, I'm feeding you to a wisp. Blot!
At least it's that key.
Keen! Oh, I guess.
Oh god.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, so you guys are able to make your way around the edge of the mountain to the meetup point, where
Jarek is still comforting Sky.
where Jarek, they have not moved this entire time.
Jarek's smile, like the moonlight catches it just so, and it glints in like a dim way just for Sky. As he like rubs her shoulder in that awkward and condescending way.
Are there any like large rocks or bushes or something around?
No. Any large rocks or bushes would have been cleared away.
Okay.
Pearson will notice the dead body now closer, and he'll go over and whisper to Keen, and he says, "Let me show you something I learned when I was 14 years old." And wait, no one say anything else. He's gonna gesture for Keen to follow him with the body towards the wall here, and he's gonna ask Keen to lay the body down against the wall.
Jarek has a flashback to when Pearson ripped the head off of someone and ran through the streets while wearing it.
I learned that when I was 19. Anywho.
Okay.
Anyways, and with the body against the wall there, Pearson will lay it so it's propped up, so it looks like the demon is sitting on the ground, right? He'll bring his head down so the demon's head is hitting his chest like he's sleeping. He's going to fold his arms into his laps and kind of place the demon so it looks like it's in a very relaxed pose. And Pearson will turn to Keen and says, "It's surprising how often sentries fall asleep at their posts."
True. So, remember my idea?
Yeah.
That I was mentioning back at the gate?
Uh-huh.
He will turn to Cole. I have a lot of rope. You have a magical hat that used to, sit on my head. Could you possibly use that to get a grappling hook?
Yes.
Yes.
And we can just he'll motion up.
You mean this grappling hook right here? As Jarek pulls a grappling hook out of his backpack. Not even kidding, I have a grappling hook.
I might have one too. I seriously might have
honestly-
one too. Let me I have one too. I have an iron
Honestly-
grappling hook.
Let's do it.
I used to have one. I know I did back on the golem dungeon, but I think it got destroyed. So,
Sounds like
hey, grappling hooks ahoy! I have
Yeah.
2 ropes. If we want to go that route and just rappel up.
Jarek looks down at his body, looks at his arms. Yeah, repel.
You can fly, can't you?
Not anymore.
He'll point to Sky. You can carry him, can't you?
Jarek looks over slowly at Sky, the smile returning to his face.
Sky looks at Jarek and then says, like through very tight lips, "Yes, I can."
All right, so Jarek is.
I cannot wait for her to drop him. All right.
Jarek actually like, oh, I love this. This is great, Jarek, because what humor can there be if there's not like gallows humor? He'll like tilt his body as if he's about to like swoon and fall into like Sky's outstretched arms so that he can be spirited away. Like he'll flutter his eyelashes and then like bend his body so that it like presses against hers, like he's collapsed against her.
Oh god.
After the theatric, oh sorry, you should probably have Sky react. My bad.
Sky rolls her eyes and sighs, but she does catch him.
Trust his eyes.
Pearson will take one of Keen's ropes and begin to attach his grappling hook to it, and then he'll hand it over to Sky and say, "Before you carry Jarek, perhaps you can carry these, and affix them into a secure place. It'll make less noise, and we'll know it's grounded well enough."
Right, of course. And she takes the hooks and she gives a flap of her wings, which Grim, I'm gonna leave this up to you if you decide to react or not. One of the feathers of the wings is going to coincidentally brush across Jarek's face as more of a slap than anything else.
Jarek will smile through the feather caressing his face because he remembers all the way back in a little village when Sky flew away from him and Jarek held on to her and ended up on the roof of that building in the village. He's been carried before by her. He has history with her.
And she then takes off into the air. And you see obviously the ropes appear up above, a good 40 feet up into the top of this castle, and the ropes become secure suddenly, and then there's another soft downrush of air as Sky quietly lands back and says, "They're secure. I didn't see any guards or anything up there, but I didn't look everywhere."
Okay. It's best we go one at a time in case someone falls, and then they won't take everyone else with them.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Pearson says, and after giving himself a small stretch, he'll grab onto the rope and begin to try to climb. Wait a second, there's 2 ropes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, there's 2 ropes, so...
Pearson has an idea. Pearson's going to tie one of the ropes to his waist and climb with the other one. Oh, wait, no, that won't work. The rope is long. I'll just fall and hit the ground anyway with just a rope on my waist. Never mind.
Yeah.
If it was a shorter rope, I'd be okay.
I use my rope to tie the grappling hooks together from the top and then tie them to the other end of the keep. No.
Alright, no. I'll just climb up as per usual using one rope.
I have a question, DM.
Yes.
There is another body or person that we will need to either have Sky or possibly myself bring up. Could I use my flight now and then potentially again during battle, or no?
No. Since it's a once, what is it? A recharge
It's
ability?
a daily.
Daily,
It's a
yeah.
daily.
Dailies can be used out of battle, but they still count as a daily.
Okay, never mind then.
I would like to actually drink my potion of apt, because I don't want. You know what? There's a lot of ways like Pearson could and might die. I don't want falling from a goddamn height being one of them. So at least not this height. So I'm going to drink my own personal potion of aptitude.
I mean,
God
you could always
knows I
ask
need it.
Sky if she would be kind enough to carry each and every single one of you, too.
Pearson's pretty big. Cole's pretty big.
You saying that Sky's not strong? Are you insulting her? You're a sexist, aren't you?
You know what?
Yes,
The
he
rope
is.
is here. She can save me like a damsel in fucking distress if I fall. Okay.
Don't worry, I do have another backup means of flight in a sense.
Oh, good.
Worst
Great.
case.
All right, Squee. What's
All right.
what's the check to climb this wall with the rope and everything else?
It would be your level plus your strength or dexterity, whichever is greater for your character.
Strength.
And make an argument for a background.
Okay. Before I do that, Cole has something to
Yes.
say.
Cole will notably be under anybody who's climbing the rope.
Oh, great. Sweet. Cole, catch me if I fall. Okay, I'm going to make an argument that this is probably not the first time I've had to break into a tall place, unforged on the streets. Enough to give me probably a +1 bonus out of the 5 ranks I have.
No, I was just thinking, since you made the point and you lived in a city that was very vertical, I'd say half your bonus.
Oh, sweet. Hey, I'll take it. All right, here goes nothing. I got 25, and I have a potion of aptitude, so I might as well roll the second one, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take the 25, Bob.
Hey,
All right.
that's you're using 2 hands because there's 2
It
ropes in
doesn't
your
work that
so
way.
using the ropes. Well, there's 2 ropes there. I mean, so
Double handing. I'm double attacking these ropes.
You scale up the wall with very little difficulty using the ropes.
Okay.
You notice about halfway up, the wind is rushing around you, almost from up behind, below you. If you look down, you would notice
Yes.
that about 10 feet below you, sky is constantly like hovering. Not that with that skill check you needed it, but
Yeah.
it is something that you notice.
Okay. And up I go.
Yep.
So we can see. So this section is clear. This is what Sky was talking about,
Correct.
right? This section here. Okay.
Mhm.
Then
And you notice when you're up there, what you see is this section is completely free and clear of light, torches, or guards, and it is literally built into the wall of the mountain. So this line right here is flush with the mountain face.
Okay, perfect. So it's completely dark up here. You said there's no lights, no guards, no nothing, right?
There's starlight and moonlight enough for you to see shadows and shapes. Yes.
All right. So.
I was gonna say, think of the light of a full moon, or close to full moon.
Okay. Well, while everyone else is climbing up, Pearson's going to slink down very, 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 very low to the ground and just take a tiny peek over one of these holes because he wants to see what's going around at the front. He wants to just keep an eye on it. But that's what I'm going to do while everyone else is climbing.
Okay, I will tell you what you see after people climb up. So,
assuming you don't hear a scream and a thud. Gotcha.
Yeah, so 2 questions. One, Jarek, when would you like to be carried up? At what point?
the answer to that would have been with the grappling hooks, because Jared can carry the grappling hooks.
Okay, then that's easy enough to retroact. So you would have been up there with Sky setting the grappling hooks, and then you would have seen Sky take a quick look around where you are, and then float back down.
Right. Jarek is great at playing dead. He's already sort of dead. Jarek is just gonna lay on the ground and think to himself about how he's the actual ruler of an entire nation, and here he is playing infiltrate. Just not breathing, just shaking his head internally. Really? This is how I'm spending my final days before I become the true Lich King?
And through the dark, you can feel Pearson's eyes look at you as almost he could read your face, reminding you that we're not playing anything. We're actually infiltrating.
Reminding me of when we used to speak with our eyes.
So who's next?
Me.
Okay.
Okay.
You
there
will
are two
notice
ropes,
that is
so-
true. You can go up at the same time.
Me.
I was waiting there with Pearson. Here.
Catch her!
Okay. I'll get off the
I
rope
rolled a 1
and
too,
I'll
so I
wait.
can't clap too often. But you were
All
so
right.
eager to fail, Finn.
What do I roll?
Well, hang on. There's 2 rolls.
Okay.
I'll roll I'll roll Sky's first, because she'll be hovering about 10 feet below Finn. Finn, since you rolled a critical 1, here's the problem. You were almost there when you slipped and started falling.
Like
towards-
Jarek looks over, like the grappling hook just lets go, and falls after her. Jarek's like, I could mage hand that over to nah.
All right, give me a second. Okay. Unfortunately, Sky is not very strong.
Bitch.
Oh boy.
So, thinking that you were safe, for the most part, Sky had started to relax her guard. As you come tumbling down, she makes a swipe at you and is able to it's one of those, she clasps your hand at the wrist and holds you for just a moment before you slip out and continue to fall.
Oh God.
Cole,
Hi.
if you could,
Uh-huh.
first make an argument for what background you would like to use.
Oh,
I have a Captain Finn background.
well, it's probably not. I was thinking Daredevil, for the thing of this thing is, sorry, Finn. Finn is probably 100+ pounds, maybe. Somewhere around that point, and falling for 40 feet, catching something like that is not particularly the best idea, nor the most safest. So, I think that would probably work out.
It's okay, so please add your level plus Daredevil plus strength.
Oh boy.
Get swole!
Alright, so Finn, I need you to also roll me a check for parkour. So your level plus parkour plus dexterity, as Cole catches you but is unable to completely stop your momentum, and you both kind of go tumbling to the ground. So this check is to see, you already rolled it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay. You tumble to the ground and you hit pretty hard. So, Finn, take 2d10 damage, please.
Ooh.
It is better than death, which is what would have been.
Yeah, I guess. That would have been a really shitty way for Finn's saga to end.
Nah,
It
you
would have been
plenty
death,
of
but it would have been, could have been pretty bad. All right, you take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
I could just
And,
imagine the epitaph on your tombstone. Just a second, I'm gonna come up with one.
Also, Cole, if you could take 1d6 damage as the jolt of the impact.
Oh, that's a 5. Give me a sec. There we go.
Okay. So you also take 4 points of damage as she kind of rips through your arms. Okay.
Finn, I don't. Looking at Finn, you can't tell what hurts more, her face or her pride.
Probably her pride.
Luckily, Cole, while you failed to catch her completely, you did fail. I mean, you did.
You did fail. Thank
You
you.
did fail. Period. No. You did succeed in muffling everything enough that Pearson, whatever else you see, which I will describe later, 60 feet away, you don't see any commotion on that end.
Okay, good.
Jarek casts another slightly judgmental look at Sky for failing to catch Finn.
Sky gives Jarek a sour look.
Jarek nods in faux understanding.
As Sky kind of alights on the ground to Finn, are you okay?
Finn holds up one finger and doesn't look at her. She pats her hands, gets up, and starts climbing the other rope.
For the second time this night, Sky rolls her eyes and sighs. Then begins following Finn up again.
Okay, here we go. I swear to God.
I'm going to mage hand the original grappling hook that fell back up to me so I can put it back in position.
Oh, no. The grappling hook is still in
Okay.
place.
Okay.
Finn just missed the rope.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. You are able to climb up to the top of the roof, but you have, for whatever reason, you have quite some difficulty doing it.
probably, pride.
Nerves.
PTS.
I'll give her a +1 to her roll squeeze as Jarek helps to pull her up.
Yeah.
She doesn't make eye contact with you, Jarek. She's kind of being a sourpuss right now.
Jarek likes her more than anyone else here. Jarek understands.
So Finn has made it to the top. Keen, this is going to be kind of taking place during the same time as all of this happens with Finn.
Mm-hmm.
Because you said you wanted to go up at the same time. So, that means there's no one below you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. If you would please, sir.
BJ will catch you.
I like this to substitute the word Finn for my epitaph with the word Keen.
If you would please, your level plus...
I'm
Strength
not
or
sure that
dexterity.
mercenary or bounty hunter would work.
Yeah, no, I can't imagine too many wall scalings. So, your strength or dexterity, whichever's greater, plus your level.
17. That's a fail?
Yes. That is
Alright, then I would like to use my wings.
Okay. So you fail about halfway up. You
No. I
No.
have a thing.
Oh,
Finn
you
knocks
have-
me off.
Oh my God.
How dare you?
You don't pull Finn into this.
I know, it Keen's like, I can do this, I can
Same
do this. I don't have to
Okay.
use my wings, and then,
If we're gonna
motherfucker.
If we're gonna do this, if we're doing this, Keen, then let me color it for you.
Go
After
for it.
Sky fails to grab Finn, Finn kind of flips around in the air, and the way she contorts, her foot comes right down on your face.
Ah!
That's what you get for using her as your failure.
No, that's fine. That's fine. How much damage do I take?
Take 1d4 of damage as the foot slams into your face,
And she'd roll it since she
I
did
take
the
4 damage.
No, that works too.
and you are knocked from your perch.
But blue giant wings erupt from his back, and he just stares down at her at the whole pile of her and coal and everything, and he just mutters to himself and just alights up to the top.
Okay.
I'd like to say for the record, for everyone who has climbed the rope, the sick man, the dying man, is doing the best work so far.
That's because you had a reroll.
Yep.
No, actually, his first roll.
My first roll succeeded, actually. Yeah, the
Yeah,
reroll was redundant.
Cole,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Oh boy.
When he's on call, he's gonna ace this.
So
He's
this is
amazing.
some special magical rope knocking everybody off. Cole is a bit wary about these ropes, and probably a bit more cautious about this. There is a second rope, right?
Yes, there is a
Okay, cool. Demon rope. Alright, so...
Demon magic rope from Keen's backpack.
I like to think that Pearson, since he went up first, he still had some of that oil.
Yeah, that's I just typed. Yeah,
Son of a bitch, you tricked us.
whatever.
Should have used Jarek's rope.
Cole, you were saying.
So, I obviously can climb. They've been freaking doing it with trees everywhere.
Yes,
But, what background?
I would say honestly, everything but throwing would fit perfectly for your character. So,
Okay.
I mean, you could say this as a daredevil thing. You could treat this as a tracking thing as far as climbing's concerned. I kind of leave that up to which you think how Cole would approach it.
I'm gonna say Daredevil, mainly because he was the last one up, so he has no safeguards. Adrenaline's kicking in, and yeah.
I was gonna say you do have a safeguard, but not a reliable one.
Oh, is she here?
She's below you.
Okay.
But you're a lot bigger than Finn, and we saw how that worked out.
Okay.
Yarp.
Trust exercise.
You know, we would fail this synergistic management solutions workshop.
Look, I did a trust exercise and Sky caught me, so I don't know.
We're
what to tell
hurtling
you.
to the ground. Well, not nearly that distance.
I climbed both of those ropes like Donkey Kong.
Yeah, you did.
Finn kicked me in the goddamn face.
So,
I was falling.
as after Sky is sure this time that Cole is up there and safe, she'll float back down, and she'll go to her knee, and she'll very quietly say, "Baby Junior, come on." And she'll hold out her arms.
Baby Junior, like, you know how Shaggy holds Scooby from
Uh-huh.
Scooby-Doo? That's what Baby Junior does.
So Sky comes back up, I guess being licked in the face the entire time,
Yep.
and Sky and Baby Junior alight on the top of the castle.
I like to think that the image that's coming up is this winged girl and this freaking like demonic unhinged jaw with a glowing eye just staring out at us while a tongue is just moving by itself up and down
That's
its
right,
face.
Baby
Oh,
Junior's
that's
fugly
right.
right now.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
due
forgot
to the
about
circlet.
Okay, so while all this excitement is going on, anything of note of the demons near the front of the gate there, Mr. Squee?
Yes, they don't seem to be aware of anyone's presence. But you are about 40 feet away from them,
Mm-hmm.
and in the night air, you can hear talking.
Okay.
And while the events take place on the other side, you hear some conversation
Okay.
that goes something a bit like this.
Mm-hmm.
You think Gov will ever come out? Oh, who knows with him? We shouldn't talk so badly about one of the lieutenants. Oh, he may be a lieutenant, but I've seen the way the others treat him. What do you mean? I've seen some of the lieutenants kill him, just to kill him, because he can't be killed. He's sometimes treated like, and he kind of gets his voice lower. Well, I think sometimes they kill him just because it's fun. And besides, what's Gov gonna do? I don't know, I heard Gov was powerful. Well, sure, but have you ever seen him use it? Well, no, I guess not. My point exactly. And then you hear like the mage behind him, "You stop talking!" And they kind of quiet down. And that's about all the action or whatever interest that you see. Other than that, it's just them standing guard.
Okay. To make things to save just a little bit of time, would it be fair to say that Pearson could slink over, and as people get back on the side of the wall, he whispers what he overheard to the rest of the party?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now you guys know what I know.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what would you guys like to do?
I don't
Well-
suppose any of you know the secret roof access into the center of Falcon Keep, do you?
Cole is shaking his head.
Baby Junior, sniff the area. Would you do it for a Scooby snack? She doesn't say that, but I just that's the need.
I'm going to save you guys a bit of trouble. You are up high enough. You're 40 feet in the air. You are up high enough that as long as you guys don't try to be loud, you can generally walk around without causing a disturbance below you.
Okay.
The middle part here is only about a 5-foot drop, and then of course, so you have that, and you have the other side. You guys very quickly find that at least back here along the mountain wall, there's nothing but mountain.
Okay. But maybe we should spread out and keep our eyes, because
Yes.
there is a point, even if this roof needs to be maintained somehow, There has to be some sort of entrance, or maybe at the very least a weakness to it.
Jarek will say, if there's a weakness, I might be able to get us through it.
Okay.
Does Cole sense bedrock nearby?
Bedrock. Yeah, I mean, I guess a mountain is bedrock. So yes, you sense the mountain, but you don't sense anything beneath your feet.
Cool.
That is true.
What if we just prop him up sideways so that he's standing on the mountain?
Yeah, I should be able to go through the mountain with my ground thing, especially since it's specifically for rock.
Oh.
Apparently, Finn is now Cole's inner voice.
I love how we thought of this, or how Kriana thought of this, after we climbed on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it.
We
Yeah,
never
this
had to
is
climb
not
up in the first place.
Finn's like, with her aid, tells us, oh, hey, wait, Cole, didn't you have that, like, bedrock thing where we could, like, meld through the earth and whatever?
You know, this guy sure hopes that we came up with that idea way before he got a freaking knife, ludectomy.
So couldn't we just, like meld through, like, the stone and, like, maybe get into, like, the keep that way?
No, but seriously, let's give that a freaking shot.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we might be able to just go through the mountain and, go to a side door or something.
Yeah. They did say that they have a lot of senses underground, but down in specifically this mountain.
Yes, that was mentioned, and why we didn't directly pursue the path of coming beneath this place. But if you're being put on the side of the mountain, then
well, this thing is carved into the side of the mountain.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's great.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yerp.
Let's go.
Do it.
Great idea, Kriana. I love it.
Thank you.
High five.
I'm so glad you're here with us, Kriana.
I'm so glad I'm mentally here too, and physically.
Um,
Mostly
I'm
mentally.
so glad you kicked me in the face.
Having said what I said, do you guys actually mind if I take a moment to run to the restroom?
Do it.
I think I
Okay.
shall do the same. Perhaps this
Oh
is a good
my
bathroom break.
God.
I'm gonna go through a wall.
Okay.
Come with me, Obi. Whoosh.
No, but seriously, we're the.
Yeah, I know. I really wish one of us thought of that beforehand.
Yeah.
props to Kriana for thinking it. It's gonna save us a lot of time. It's very, very clever.
It might save us time. There's
Maybe.
no telling.
Probably. Yeah.
I didn't even think of it because whenever the underground sensors thing was mentioned, I think I pretty much turned that off. Okay.
Yeah, well, I have a hard enough time keeping track of my own magical items, let alone everyone else's.
I forgot I had the hat that made items. I just completely forgot I had that.
I have the wizard hat thing, but yeah, I didn't even think of putting you on the mountain and then trying it, and then coming in from the top.
Oh, Cole came down the mountain. Da, da, da.
Well, to be honest, this will be less dangerous to be detected since we're so high up.
Mm-hmm.
There's a positive.
It's true. And plus, say, for example, I'm thinking, right? Even if we go through the wall, right? But it won't get us through the walls of the keep itself, right?
It's
But I have a feeling there might be some rooms in this where they didn't you know what? We already got stone everywhere. Let's not make a new wall against this stone. Let's
It's
just
like
use the
Dungeon
stone as
Keeper.
the wall.
Have the imps fortified the wall to prevent the tunneler from getting through?
Yeah, but do you really think they'd do that, right? Maybe the floors, but on the opposite side of the wall, probably not. And even if they do, even if they fortified every single wall, Jarek said if we could find a weakness, he might have a way for us to get through.
Right.
I have a feeling
I will
there's a
say
lot
that-
more walls for us to check for weaknesses inside.
I will say though that I've learned quite a bit more about the security here than I thought would actually be here.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Stupid sentries being alert about nothing.
Morons.
Yeah.
Now you're dead. You're dead, stupid.
That's right, Squee. You draw those arrows.
I did that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was red. Well, Squee's red too. Both of you are red.
Oh my god, I know. I'll change it. Even though I do love me the color red, I'll change it.
Yeah, Raging Inferno.
Actually,
I'm actually kind of happy that I was able to just coup de grace something.
Yeah.
That was cool.
You finished it.
yeah. You went all fucking ninja assassin on that fucker.
You killed someone in a melee attack.
Yes!
Yes, 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 yes.
I am great, yes!
I can do this. I can win.
Yeah, actually, we had Chris Sabat on DBZ League.
Yeah, he said that was one of his most embarrassing moments.
Yeah, because he had to do one word every single intake. It was just awkward for the recording.
If there's nothing else that made it worth it, it was worth it having him on just so I could ask him about that line.
Yep.
I have always wondered about it.
Oh, and the fact that their studio's in-joke is the fact that Chaozu is actually just Tien's imaginary friend.
Yeah. Chaozu's not real. Tien's the only one that sees him. Because
I'm
Tien's
so
the only
glad-
one that ever talks to him.
I'm so glad you guys are like this because it's like you're speaking another language. It's hilarious. I'm like, yeah, Chaozu.
Alright.
I love that
Pokemon isn't
Pokemon.
back yet.
Yes, I am gathering.
Oh, Burn, can you send me the stats of the wizard item had?
Oh, sure. It gives you +2 MD. Because it's a champion tier item. Let's see. Where's this damn thing?
On the back.
Welcome back.
Crap, I think I got rid of that.
Welcome back, Kriana.
Welcome.
Welcome.
I know what a Chaozu is.
It's a Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Pokemon.
Is it really?
No,
No.
well, no, but it's made fun of for being one.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Sending you through Skype, Mr. Piff.
Thank you.
Alright. Everyone is back?
Mm-hmm.
So?
Yep.
Good.
I never left.
Yes. Alright, so, Cole, you don't have to, like, stand sideways on the wall or anything. No one has to, like, hold you up. You can just go to the mountainside and feel it with your hands that this is part of the bedrock of the earth. Pushed up, mightily pushed up, but bedrock nonetheless. And you can sense that most of the mountain in front of you is solid, but that if you were to travel through it and to travel down and slightly to your right, you would come to an opening about 40 feet below you and, hang on, 60 feet to your right.
All right. So, how do people want to do this? Because my thought was, being able to feel where there isn't bedrock, basically put myself a little bit forward. So how does the hole work? I'm assuming it's a sphere.
Yes, it is a sphere.
I was going to move up enough that it would create a small eye-size hole to see what's in the room. And no closer.
Okay, well, from where you are, like I said, the only opening you sense is about 40 feet down and 60 feet to your right. So
Right.
where you are, there's nothing but stone.
Right.
You would have to move.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just
But-
saying my intention.
Got it. If you basically treat it like the opening of a door in that sense, as long as you don't make it come right beneath you, you won't fall through or anything like that. And you can open it. Well, yeah, it's actually a really good way to look at it. If you look at it like a sphere, it will create a door that is a rounded door, depending on how much of the sphere you push.
All right.
Words fail me, but I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Okay.
So, everybody on board with this, or do you want like another plan?
I like this plan.
Yeah, plan's solid enough to me. It
Works
gets
for
us
me.
in.
Sure.
Okay. So you all crowd together, and Cole begins to open up a sphere-like hole in the mountain itself. And you guys are familiar with it by now. The stone seems to swirl around the sphere as if it were liquid as you move through it. And Cole is able to guide you slowly down to the right. Cole, you don't sense anything unusual or strange. The only thing you sense is that this bedrock is ancient. And as you slowly approach the opening that you sense, you give me 1 second. You slowly kind of create a doorway, and give me just 1 second. I need to. Okay. This doorway leads you guys. I'm about to take you to a map.
A magical land full of
Question mark?
candy and wonder.
All right.
I was about to say a magical land?
Okay, I'm going to take you guys to a map, find your tokens on it, and where I'm placing you is in this room. It doesn't mean you have to step into this room yet. This is just the room that the sphere is opening out into, okay?
Okay.
'Cause I
So
have
we get
no-
to play the game called Find the Token. Find the token. Everyone
Find
find the token. I can't. I'm blind. It's dark.
Down, all the way down, down middle, lower
No.
middle
Yeah.
part.
It's still completely dark.
It's a
Oh,
big old
Can't see it.
black square.
Hang on, that's not
It's
supposed
a
to happen.
black
Rectangle.
square.
I can't
Give me a
see
second.
anything.
Give me a
Oh,
second.
jeez. I think I got rocks in my eyes. Oh,
Why?
jeez.
Why did it do that?
See, dynamic lighting is shitty. I never use it. Also, I can't use it, but who cares?
Oh no, actually, I think it works marvelously. I just have to remember
Oh.
to turn the light on.
Oh,
Damn it, Squee!
did you give our tokens sight?
No.
Hmm.
No, then that's your problem.
See, I reiterate. This is why I don't like the dynamic. I mean, it's so much easier just to reveal areas, bit by bit.
I actually really like it because it allows me not to have to worry about what to reveal and what not to reveal. I can just set the whole map up and you guys see what your character would see.
Who would turn out the lights? I see myself.
I don't.
No, well, he's obviously doing it in order
There it is.
first.
You should see yourself.
Oh, there I am.
Hang on. Keen, you should be able to see yourself now.
Well,
Yes.
our light is really,
God, this-
really small. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just because no one at the moment is using any sort of light source, but you can always change that. I am simply setting up what you would see in this darkness without any sort of light source.
All right. Where do
Oh,
you?
so it's not
where,
lit.
Where do you want us to put our tokens?
Basically, the wall is opening up right here.
Okay.
Well, just so we don't, the opening is basically still dark in the small opening that was made.
Yes, that's why. Yeah, you guys, it's very dark. You guys can only see about 5 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So,
I don't, Screen,
Uh-huh.
more information about this orb. So, when I try to move, I'm in the center of it, or can I move around the orb without it shifting?
You are in the center of it.
So I can't look through the hole.
No, someone else would probably.
I will look through the hole. Beep. There is
Okay.
only darkness.
There is only darkness.
Okay, well that means we can get in and nothing will see us. So this is perfect.
Yeah.
Who wants to be the scout?
Keen's already the scout. He's already
I'm
popped
already
in.
the scout.
All right, Keen. I have a gift for you.
Okay.
Cole dresses you over, by doing a small clear of his throat and pointing at himself. He's going to take out a flask and he's going to do a gesture to drink.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll take the flask and drink it.
You drink 1 potion of dark vision.
Sweet.
It'd be funny if he fed you like the potion of death.
Yeah.
There.
Lol.
Cole suddenly betrays everyone. Spoiler.
No, I like to think it was an accidental
It's the
mistake.
potion of death, Ron. Eat that 45 damage.
What's the radius of the potion of
I have to look up that information, actually. It has been 0 times where I've used this.
So, potion of dark vision says the drinker can see perfectly in the dark for 5 minutes. It doesn't provide a radius, Squig.
Okay. Then I'm going to just give you a really big radius. that should cover for it. So I'm going to give you. This should be more than enough. Once you move into the room.
Oh, I see it. Wow, okay.
No, that's not what you should be seeing. You're not in the room. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
You're on the wrong side of the line.
I thought you said that this was the actual
Yeah,
room and
yeah,
this was the door.
No,
You gestured
Yeah,
this.
your describing was
Right, but I did say at the beginning I was putting you in the room, but that doesn't mean you're actually in the room. But it's fine. It's fine. So yes, you guys are coming from this direction this way into the room.
Oh, jeez, this is interesting.
What you see are the remains of human skeletons, many of them wearing the Freeland uniforms with rusted weapons, and you also see skeletal remains of what look like trolls.
Ah, so the
Oh,
genius
that-
actually did kill the trolls.
Well, these look like they've been here for a very long time, actually.
Hmm, I see. The room is safe for you guys to come in. By the way.
Okay.
I can't see anything. Finn's like tripping.
You'll kind of bump into Keen, and he will put a hand on your shoulder and kind of guide you into the room.
Ah, too fast. Ah, she runs into you.
All right, just stay here. I'll go look at the door.
Jared, can't you glow green?
Hold off on that for now.
Pearson will say, "Hold up, come here, take my mirror. I'll help you look around corners."
Ah, yeah, that'll help. I'll nab
Hand
the
it to
mirror.
you.
Jarek uses the opportunity to dodge. Finn's question.
Oh, I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense now. I was like, dodge?
Yes, I'd like to make a dodge roll.
You guys stick here. I'll try and see what's up there.
Okay.
And I'll go out the door, move over to this corner, and look down the hallway using the mirror.
All right. It's hard to actually tell, considering that you with your light vision, but you see a torch right here, and you see a room that has a lot more remains of human soldiers and fewer troll skeletons, but still there.
Okay. I'm going to try and carefully go across while watching.
Okay. You see
Down.
another torch there,
Okay.
and what
Nothing
you see is what you see. Yeah.
I'll go up to this door, crack it a little bit, and try and peer inside.
I just kind of put your token in there a little bit.
Yeah. Again, a lot of dead bodies. Okay.
Mhm.
This kind of looks like a kitchen?
Yeah, it looks like a kitchen or a room that had steel counters of some kind.
Hmm. Well, I mean, there's what looks like cauldrons and a whole bunch of scrolls, so I'm guessing some kind of magical thing, maybe. All right. I'm going to start going down this corridor. I'm going to try and get to about here-ish, and using the mirror peer down to the right.
Okay. Well, what you see is what you see.
Oh, joy!
Oh, it sounds good. It's
So
joy.
I see these.
Yes,
correct.
you see those.
What do they look like?
Well, these ones look somewhat familiar.
Oh, I don't see that. I
Oh,
only
okay,
see
never mind.
this and
Okay,
this.
this one looks somewhat familiar.
Oh boy.
Give me a
So
second.
there's at least 3 things.
Yeah.
It is it looks like a walking vulture almost. It has filthy claws, and it makes little like jerking motions with its head, almost owl-like. And it is you would recognize it as one of the demons you fought when you guys were lowering demons down below the ground.
Yeah, when we took out that pig demon.
Mm-hmm.
What about this one?
It looks like one of the blue glowy wisps that Sky had told you about.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna go back to the group. Yeah. Okay. You'll hear the door opening and shutting.
During this time, does anyone take any actions while he's out scouting?
Not until I find out what's going on. I'm not gonna light anything. I'm not gonna do anything. No, I'm just gonna lean up against this, I don't know, stone dealy thing that I'm next to.
Finn would reach out trying to grab a hold of someone. Probably Cole at this point because he's bulkier and right there.
Yes.
I mean, I don't just have a magical background. I am the Lich King.
You
On a
are.
scale from 1 to death, how full is this place of death?
Eviscerated?
Right. Jared feels at home.
Jared
Well, I'm
feels
glad.
at home.
I should also hang on. Give me a second because I never considered this. Shush, kitty. I'm D&Ding.
Mo.
No, you're 13th aging. D&D is a registered trademark of Wizards of the Coast.
Alright. Kriana,
Necromancer.
Hi.
right now.
can you see Baby Junior's light?
I can see everything.
Okay, yeah. Baby Junior can see much better in the dark than you guys can. Since
Oh,
she is attached to
fantastic.
you, she can't share what she sees with you exactly, but she can give you a feeling and you can control her. So you should be able to see what Baby Junior sees.
Cool. Yeah, there's a lot of death in here.
Okay.
Close my eyes, close my eyes.
Jarek then pointedly, since he doesn't breathe, inhales deeply and gives a genuine smile.
Can't see Jarek. I'm glad I can't see Jarek this time. No, not that bother me though. Whatever. They're just dead bodies. What are they gonna do? Attack us? We're fine. Oh, hey, Sky.
All right, so Keen, you come back.
All right. So, using lights in this room is fine. It'll kind of destroy my night vision, but anyways, there's death across the corridor, across the way straight, and if we were to take a left and go down that hallway, we are going to encounter enemies to the right.
Okay, what about the other way?
To the right?
Mm-hmm.
What did this look like, GM? Because on what I saw was like a cave-in.
What, you mean to the left?
No, to the
You-
left.
You
Oh, to the
never
left,
checked the
okay.
left.
I never checked the left. I immediately saw enemies and came back because everything was lit. So if I had moved to the left, they would have seen me.
Okay, then my suggestion is that unless this Gav fellow like hanging around in the dark, he's probably where the light is. So there's no point in us right now engaging with whatever is on the opposite side, the other way down the hallway.